prophecy talked about Moses and Mumia, reparations, blue colors, memories of shell-top Adidas. He was fresh, like summer peaches, sweet on my mind, like black parties and penny candy. Us was nice and warm.
Is this thing on? Fuck, I hope so. I lost like all of my settings like less than a month ago, and I had to redo everything. I had to clean reinstall Windows 11, which, by the way, fuck Windows 11. Windows 11 is ass. I loved Windows 7. Loved Windows 7. I enjoyed Windows 10. I do not like 11. Much like I didn't like Windows 8 very much. If I could play Genshin on Linux, I would be free of this infernal machine. I feel like, and maybe this is a little biased, I feel like you could get just about anything to work on Linux. I don't know. Maybe I've been listening to too much of Mutahar that I feel like I can just be this coding / Linux genius. Y'all ordering Taco Bell for dinner? Not today. No, because we do Factor during the weeks, ordering out is reserved for the weekends. So fun fact on that one. Hopefully I came back to when all of the ads were finished, by the way. I normally wait until the ads are finished. Also, I got a new chat bot. I got a bunch of new shit. I have so much to update you guys on. But I got a new chat bot widget so that I can see on the far right. So that what's displayed right now over there is specifically Twitch chat, because Twitch TOS forbids anybody from having combined chat. So I don't have that running. So if I respond to a message that is clearly not in Twitch chat and you're a user in Twitch, that's probably the reason why. And I'll clarify every time too if it's just like an off the wall message. But I'm currently streaming on 3 platforms. I love how my camera decides to just zoom out. Streaming on 3 platforms, Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok right now. I'm giving that a shot. Trying TikTok out again because it seems cool. I tried streaming on their platform. Are you on any camgirl sites? No. Unless you want to count TikTok. You can find some real weird shit if you know how to look for it on TikTok. Multi-stream on LinkedIn. That would be really fucking interesting for all of my professional connections to see. I bet like not even half of them know that Twitch is even a thing. Let alone like that you can game and show your face at the same time on the internet. But like, why would you use your computer like that? I just use it for networking and sometimes posting on Truth Social that I love Mr. President. But yeah, 3 different platforms, trying them out. So far it seems to be holding pretty steady. I've tried streaming on TikTok before, but they were insistent on me using their specific platform, like their own. I had to download like TikTok Studio, I believe it was called, and I had to stream on there. And it was a lot. Like I'm running OBS right now to run everything. And I'm using Stream Elements multi-streaming, so I don't have to change any of my settings. So all of the default canvas settings that you see right now is exactly how it's spitting out on both YouTube and on TikTok. Farming Kaisa Ara with that makeup. Dude, I love Rice's makeup so much. I've asked her to do it several times in the past because I love the splotchy makeup look, and I have hooded eyelids, so like when I open my eyes, I don't have much real estate going on my lid. So in order to make the color pop, I gotta like spread it out everywhere else around my eyes. And it also distracts from the fact that I have trash bags under my eyes. So even better for me to use this method of makeup. But every time she's done my makeup, it's just so fucking fire. And God, yes, you're right. I am channeling her right now. So whenever I do the eye makeup looks, it's likely gonna be a splotchy eye makeup look. Ayo, hey Kev. Girl, did you sleep at all? I'm probably gonna lose it even more, but my voice is like shot. My voice is pretty damn shot right now. I feel I'm a lot more hoarse than I usually am. Nay. Long face joke. But I don't know if yesterday or today was by far the worst day that I've had with my voice. It was pretty bad. I can't go past a certain octave with my voice. So that's another show of like how terrible it is. But yeah, I had like 30 things on my mind that I wanted to immediately deep dive into, and then it just oh, okay. So the chat widget that I have. So on screen, what you see right now is Twitch. The one that I have off to my right, I'm using for all of the chats. So for Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. And I can see whenever people come and go from all of 3 platforms. Hi, Zero. Good to see you. Flat! Ah! I met this bitch at the con. Flat's fucking amazing. Go follow Flat. Flat's a real one. But yeah, I can see whenever somebody like comes and goes from chat, and on the it's mostly on the Twitch side, and I know that this has a lot to do with their user API and how they regard like people coming and going from chat and who is regarded as a real person on the platform or who is a bot. They totally got that figured out. But on the Twitch side, in my little Twitch widget, it's showing people that even though you're actively chatting, you could send a message and then it immediately sends me a message right back that so-and-so left the chat. And I'm like, that can't necessarily be right. So I don't know if every time I get that message that somebody leaves, if that's because somebody is putting me like on another tab and they're just listening in, or if it's just Twitch's dog shit API giving me feedback that somebody clicked away from the video player or something. But it's interesting. Truly the greatest, I know. I tip my hat off to you, Sir Flat. And TikTok as well, I notice. A lot of people like come and go because like when you're just scrolling on your feed, it will just like, you don't step in to the stream. it'll just like come up as a video while you're doom scrolling. So apparently that also shows up as like an actual user in the feed. So that's fascinating. I'm learning so much. Boop. Good redemption. Good redemption. How is everybody doing before I get into talking more about me and my weekend? Anybody care to share? I have been yelling so much over, not even people, just over music and, you know what, I guess large swaths of people also talking incredibly loud. I'm sorry to hear that, Wamp. Cooking some dinner right now. ¿Qué estás cocinando? Dime. Tell me more. Been going to the gym a lot and walking a lot. Dude, I have been going to the gym a lot more. My minimum has now been like two to 3 times a week. I've just been doing flat cardio and I've been feeling a lot better. Who knew that exercising would actually help you not feel like total dog shit? That and maybe getting a little bit of vitamin D. No, that isn't a play on words. Actual sunlight. You've been doing what cardio? Walking. Just walking cardio on the treadmill. I've been increasing my steps intervals on the treadmill. So I don't know if this means anything to anybody, but I've been going up to interval 8 on the treadmill. Doing pretty well for myself. It certainly helps with going up like actual steps, because I'm not just gonna walk on a flat surface. You know what I mean? Like I'm just not gonna do that. You're looking swole. Stop. I'm trying to look skinny. Okay, Barry, you were looking swole the other night when we were waiting in line for that club. I'm sorry I didn't come back out. I wasn't sleeping the entire weekend. So somewhere along the lines, I'm 31. Somewhere over the past several years, my body has just decided to go fuck you to me. And whenever I am traveling away from home, my brain will not shut down. I am conscious what feels like the entire night that I am trying to sleep, and I just cannot for the life of me sleep. And it is really difficult when you're practically on a weekend bender with friends, you know? It's not fun. So I just feel like the entire weekend, my bags under my eyes were just growing bigger and bigger. And there was ne'er a thing that I could really do about it except for slap on a little bit of concealer under my eyes. Maybe someday I'll get under eye surgery, but that's cosmetic and will not be covered by insurance. Nice makeup. Thank you. Wamp pointed out correctly that I'm channeling Risa. It's funny. So I did like a combination of like a sparkly brown and red splotch look. And when I just had the brown on the inner half, it looked like I was creating a black eye. I actually lost 12 pounds between walking a lot and doing the gym. 222 down to 212. We love that. We fucking love that. Let's go. I'm proud of you, Zero. You would look hella tough if you had a studded leather jacket. I don't have a studded leather jacket, but I did have a bomber jacket with me. I wasn't really wearing it out very much. I think, thinking back on it, I think I basically only wore it to the airport going into San Diego, and then I like left it in my backpack the whole time. Anyway, she'd def be given the Rizzo. Do you think I'd look good with short hair? I used to have short hair. When I was like 11 years old, I like chopped off all of my hair and it looked pretty good. Or so I thought. But apparently during that time when I was in 5th grade, people thought that it was so funny to ask if I was a lesbian all the time. No, I know that you were talking about the character in Grease. But you're just reminding me because I remember that she also had short hair. But yeah, I would love to go back to having short hair, but I think some old insecurities that I had. By the way, is the music too loud? Or should I lower it at all? I don't know if I have to like yell over in order for you guys to hear me. Hopefully it's nothing terrible. But I've always wanted to go back to having shorter hair. It was so much more manageable. It's cooler in terms of temperature. You can turn yourself up a little. I could afford to turn myself up a little bit more. Okay, I will do that. Okay, did that help at all? I upped my mixer a little bit more, so hopefully that helped. Okay. Hello, new people over at TikTok. I hope you hang around, and if not, come over to Twitch. We're a good time. But I guess some old insecurities have started resurfacing here and there. I don't know if that's the case with anybody else that's also in their 30s or 40s for that matter. Not judging. Nobody's judging here. But some old insecurities have been following me here and there. So, and sorry if my voice croaks or cracks a little bit. Recuperating from this weekend. I'll just air them out. So I am a little insecure about my under eye bags. I'm a little insecure. Fuck you, Josh. I'm a little insecure. Not as much, but this is an old insecurity that I'll share. So when I was younger, because of one comment that somebody made when I was in 8th grade. No, 2 comments. 2 separate comments around 8th grade. One person was making fun of the length of my nose, because I have a long nose. No, I'm not Jewish. Anyway. And then the other one that somebody would the other thing that somebody would make fun of me for is my lips. And I think my lips are fine. Sure, maybe my bottom one, maybe I have a little bit of unevenness. My bottom lip is clearly bigger than my top one, but I don't think it looks bad. You know? It was enough to make me feel bad, I guess. I've since gotten over both of those. Ever since I got my septoturbinoplasty, I got the inside of my nose fixed. It was real bad in there. And I got a turbinate reduction. I can breathe so much better. Unfortunately, still have sleep apnea, but we're doing much better in general breathing. Fun fact, something that I never knew before I had that surgery, that when you breathe in through your nose, that you're supposed to feel air hit the back of your throat. I did not know that. Up until I got that surgery, got my splints removed out from my nose, I took that first breath in and felt that wave of air hit the back of my throat, and I thought it was the weirdest sensation ever. Oh, do I not have a Nodders emote? Wait, I need to fix that. I can fix that. Nodders. Ooh, I can use the general Nodders emote. Add to Twitch. Okay. Now there should be a Nodders. It may take a second. Big nod. Yeah, it may take a second. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I added it to mine. It just may take a bit. Also, you may hear Zuki in the background. I only have so much space to house the both of us. Go figure. I just realized that there is something in my stream elements that I don't remember giving permission to. Hold on a second. Chat bot, chat commands. What is this? Shock his ass. You know what to do. Yep. I gotta get back. I gotta get back into shocking my dog. Okay. Grab. Nope, that's not it. Grab. There we go. Off. Sorry about that. There was something that I participated in over the weekend at the con, and I guess they decided to add a custom command without me really knowing. I don't like that. Playing games from my GrabTap page helps support... Yeah, I don't like that. Delete command. No, thank you. Any more emotes while I'm still in here that you guys want me to add? I have a shit ton of spaces to be able to add emotes. Ugh, my voice just croaked for the millionth time. I love it. Love it. Banana, okay. That is fun. I like that. Yeah, my dog is on the reactive side, so whenever there's somebody new, he always wants to say hi by barking at them. Would you play... Wait, what? Would you play RV There Yet? Is it a game on Steam? There was one game that I was thinking of playing. He's a very good guard dog, I will say that. Nothing will get past him. A co-op game, you say? Alright, let me... Similar to Peak? Ooh, I'm there then. I've peaked one time. Fun fact. Alright, let me open Steam and see what this is about. What's this called? RV There Yet? RV There Yet. But there's one game I was thinking about playing to see how decent I am at coding. I feel like lately I've gotten a little lazy at my coding game. Python, specifically, because that's like the only language that I know. And admittedly, I have vibe coded a handful, so. Wait, what is this emote? That is fucking hilarious. I'm adding that immediately. Thank you, Josh. That is absolutely hilarious. I love that. I love that for us. Make some beats via coding, bro. If that's an actual game, I'll do it. But there's a game that I saw Doug playing, and I thought it was actually pretty fun. You, like, manage a farm. You manage a farm. Well, like, you manage a farm by coding. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. You manage a farm by coding. Ah. What is it called? I just added it to my library. The farmer was replaced. And that looked pretty cool. Oh, also, I have some magic packs that I want to open for you guys really quick. Hold on a sec. Ooh, hello. Breaking your immersion. Breaking the immersion for a second. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Alright, let's bust open a little bit of magic. Okay. So, there was an event that... I'll let it focus on something. There was an event that was $40 to join in on, and you get 4 booster packs. You get 4 booster packs for $40, and that's a fucking steal. Because I don't know if any of you are into Magic and understand like how difficult it is to be able to get Magic sets or Magic packs, but why are you not focusing? You are getting on my nerves. Managing a farm under this administration? I know, right? Okay, I need to turn this bitch off. It is pissing me off. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Alright. So, as I was saying, $40 gets you 4 random packs, and you were supposed to have created a deck around the cards that you would have gotten. Me and one other person who sat directly across from me at a table, we looked at each other and we're like, do you just want to open your packs and call it? And I'm like, fuck yeah. So I just hung on to my cards because I didn't want to open them there and then just like, what if I actually got some heat? You know, I don't have any sleeves with me. So just to be safe, I kept them all in their packs. Haven't opened Edge of Eternities before. I've opened Capena. That's my best YouTube video, was me opening a Capena box. And then 2 Spider-Man packs. Haven't gotten those yet. On the fence of whether or not I want to get back into opening boxes. But ever since Final Fantasy, I've just been so turned off from doing trading card games. I don't know. Yeah, it's just really disheartening. Like, I enjoyed buying collector booster boxes, which those are the more expensive boxes. You're more likely to get higher priced hits, as well as the cards are likely to look hollow, which I think is really cool. The Final Fantasy one collector booster box for Final Fantasy was selling for double what regular MSRP would normally be for a collector box, and that was over $700. It was not worth it by any means, considering the hits, you know. It was not worth it. I was not about it. So ever since then, there have been a couple of sets that have released, and I just haven't bought into them. And, you know, I tried dabbling in the Pokemon card industry a little bit. It's super fun, but it's really frustrating. I'm sure all of you are aware. It's frustrating because of the barrier for entry, you know? There's scalpers left and right. Every hit was copium, yes. Scalpers fucking left and right. There's so many. So my editor Ryan, he's huge in the Pokemon scene. Huge. Not notoriety wise. I don't mean, sorry, Rye. He is just like big into understanding like the ins and outs of the industry. So he sends me videos of like this one off the top of my head, this one video of this guy filming one person who's at one of the Pokemon card vending machines, and they're just buying up all of the inventory in there, making it so that nobody else can buy what's very rarely at this point stocked in these vending machines. It's horrible. Another video of people buying up everything that's on a single pallet that Costco has tried stocking. It's just all gone. Hi, Space. Tax Lady is streaming. That's me. If I'm not the tax lady, I'm the Game Boy lady, or I'm the keyboard lady. Pick your poison. Okay, that's pissing me off that it's still doing it. Don't click on that link. I do not support this. This is not cool. How do I get this to go away? Timers. Yep. Fuck you. Go away. Ignore that message. Or click on it. I don't know. Is that it? Counters. Okay. Okay. Oh, I should have this timer on. I'll use it later. It's for my P.O. box. I have a P.O. box for okay. I should talk more about this. I have so much more to talk about, but I'll just say this to get this off of my mind. I have a P.O. box. Nesva and I share it. She may not live near me anymore, but we still share this P.O. box. So, if anybody has an old Game Boy system and they want it refurbished, they want to give it a little bit of a facelift, a little glam, glitz and glam, send it to me. I will do stuff with it. Okay? So long as I am allowed to use it for content purposes, I will fix it up for you. If you would like to throw me a little bit of cash in order for me to be able to afford some of the pieces, that would be fucking amazing. That would be very helpful, because parts obviously can be a little expensive. If not, it's okay. I'm in it for the love of the game. I just dropped almost $300 on a bunch of new pieces for some Game Boy boards that I have coming in right now. So I will be doing that probably next week. Next week or the week after, depending on when things are coming in. Box? No. Okay, so I don't have it. Okay, I'm gonna add another command. PO box. YouTube, Discord. No, I don't want it to work on that. Okay, so I have a command now that people can use. It should work. Okay, that is the address. So and that also, even if it's not Game Boys, if you just wanted to send me something, like I have an Amazon wish list, or if you wanted to send something like outside of the Amazon wish list and you want to input an address, that's the full-fledged address. It's a P.O. box, but instead of it saying P.O. box blah 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 blah, you can get around, like Amazon I think won't send to P.O. boxes, so that's the address that you would input if you want to get around that. So fun fact. Fuck you, get off of my screen. Okay. Is there anything else impertinent that I'm missing? I guess I could open these packs and tell stories. Okay, which pack do I open first? We got 2 Spidermans. We got 1 New Capena, and then we got Edge of Eternities. When did Edge of Eternities come out? Edge of Eternities. I don't remember this very much. When did Edge of Eternities come out? Oh, okay. It came out like 2 months ago. Okay. P.O. Box means post office, so only USPS mail carriers can deliver. But nowadays, if you deliver to the mail address of the post office and put a box number on it, they'll put it in the box. Yep. Exactly. Also, peep the new mouse that I got. I won it in a random raffle. Went to a party, and they were handing out like raffle tickets at the door, and I won a mouse. It's a customizable mouse. You can see through it, which is pretty neat. I wish I could change colors. It only does red, I guess, but it's still pretty cool. It's Mad Cats, and this is the Rat 4 Plus. It's really nice. It's really light. I typically like heavier mice, like the Logitech ones. You can like stuff it full of like metal bars, thin metal bars, but this is pretty nice. Rat mice are very divisive. Some people love them, some hate. This one so far, I just started using it today. It's not terrible. Not terrible. Okay, so Edge of Eternity is released early August. I guess Capena is the older one that's on the block, so I'll open them after. Okay. Let's open these up then. I know there's not very much heat that goes on in the new Capena set, but that's another thing that I really enjoy about the older sets, is the commons are right when you open them up. Versus now, they stack them the other way, so you see all your rares and mythics, like, at the top. I hate that. I wish they went back to doing it like this. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Daring Escape. Revelation of Power. Antagonize. Halo Scarab, Obscura Charm, Voice of the Vermin, Swamp, Masked Bandits, Rocco Cabaret Caterer, Broker's Charm, Corpse Explosion, kind of looks like David Tennant in fucking Doctor Who. In Too Deep, Jaxus the Troublemaker. I have this one. A lot of these I have. Unleash the Inferno. Unleash the Inferno deals 7 damage to target creature or planeswalker. When it deals excess damage this way, destroy target artifact or enchantment an opponent controls with mana value less than or equal to that amount of excess damage. This is tolerable. The amount of text that's in this card. This is tolerable. I am so sick of seeing Magic cards. And I get that they have to come up with something new and creative for how to keep the game alive. But I feel like it shouldn't be an entire fucking dissertation level paragraph of rules in order for me to understand how the fuck to play this card. It's stupid. It's fucking stupid. And if you can't come up with something, for the card to do in like 2 sentences, I don't think you should make the card. It's too much. Especially when you're a noob like me and there's so much shit to learn from previous sets. Dude, I'm still a noob. I still consider myself a noob. This is too much. This is okay. This is acceptable. But when the lettering starts getting to like level 4 point font, it's too much. If that was the case, the game would have been done 15 years ago. Fine. What the fuck is Drift 4? What is Scare 3? You know, I can't keep up sometimes. I love the game. Love the game. I wish I could get my hands on a set of Arabian Nights. Oh my god. I would murder to be able to open a pack of Arabian Nights. Workshop, War Chief, and Token. I still have some Arabian Nights cards. Holy shit, Wamp. That is awesome. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get my hands on Arabian Nights. Alright, Edge of Eternities. Post a few in Discord. Okay. You can post them in my Discord too if you want. Okay, see, as soon as I turn this over, it's gonna be the hits. Oh? No! It's not. It's the opposite. Look, we got common. We've got to common. Alright. Starbreach Whale. Pretty. That's a pretty whale. I like that. I quite like that. We love whales. I got a whole sheet of whale stickers that I'm very excited to post. I'll post them in the Discord later. Starbreach Whale. Biosynthetic Burst. Beamsaw Prospector. Focus Fire. Red Tiger Mechan. See, like, Warp 1. Plus red. What? Every set, you have to learn, like, what each of these does. Like, it'll say X, and then however much mana you have to expend. Cut Propulsion. Uthros Psionicist. Yeah, I pronounced that right. The second spell you cast each turn costs 2 less to cast. Simple, to the point. Love it. Scout for Survivors. Fell Graveship. I like the border on this. Very simple, elegant. Ooh, now this is land. This is land. I like this. Mountain. I like this. I'm definitely gonna fucking replace this in one of my decks. This is land. That is cool. Eternity, the Eternity Elevator. Uthros Research Craft. See, like, when James used to play, my friend James, when he used to play Magic, he would love playing vehicles. I think he would love to do something like this. This is an artifact spacecraft. I think this would be pretty cool for him. Memorial Vault. Iridescence. Ancient Tomb. Ooh, this is cool land. I got 2 really cool land cards. I didn't even check to see what the hits were. Well, I've been stick bugged. Did I make myself loud enough, by the way? Or should I go higher? Jesh, I think you were the one that helped me with my volume. I love. I weirdly kind of like getting stick bugged. I think it's funny. I think it's funny. Volume is fine. Thank you kindly. All right. Ancient Tomb. Cosmogoyf. Cosmogoyf. Looks tight. They don't have FFZ installed. They should, because it installs the audio with the compressor. Ooh. Allurgoyf. Isn't goif like a Jewish word? This makes me feel like this might be one of those words. Cosmogoif. And then a token. I want to look up and see what the hits are. God, what was the website I used to use for hits? Fuck. Ever since my clean reinstallation, like a lot of fucking shortcut bookmarks that I had to pages, web pages on my desktop are gone, so I have to remember a lot of them. Yes, I use my browser bookmarks. It's not Archideck. That's what I use to like keep track of all my cards. Which I also, I believe you can see my collection. Yeah, there's my Archideck collection if anybody's curious. Magic the Gathering hits. I don't know. No, not Draftism. Vault Collection, Card Sphere, not TCG Player. No, it was very... Hits with images. Hits website with images? MTG Picks? No. Slightly Magic? No. I'm never gonna find it this way. I don't even know the right keywords to use. Scryfall! Scryfall. Thank you so much. Holy. Okay. Where's the set? Set. Here we go. What set was this? This was Edge of Eternities. Okay, we want to look at all prints. We want to look by price. Okay, wow! These are amazing. Makes sense. They would have Eldrazi's as hits. If a stream needs compressor, then the audio sucks. It also doesn't fix imbalanced levels. Zonk would know. Zonk's the expert on, like, everything. Whoa. This one is sick. Hang on, I'll show what I'm looking at. Hold on. Nope. Window capture. Browser. Okay. Here's what I'm looking at. So these are the biggest hits in order of price and rarity. I don't believe I have, what is this? Elemental Cosmogoif. Cosmogoif. Did I get anything sort of like that? Oh, there's a breeding pool in here? That's sick. Void Altar. Okay, so let's see. We got Ancient Tomb, Memorial Vault, Uthros Research Craft, and the Eternity Elevator. Those were the rares. Food, okay. Did I get anything? So far, it looks like I got nothing. Uthros, Titanic God Core, that's something, but not something that I have. Did I get Watery Grave? No, I did not get Watery Grave. I got Ancient Tomb. What is the deal with this? Watery Grave. I did not get that one. Watery Grave. Oh my god, my voice. Void Altar? No. Looks similar. Not quite. Next 60. If I'm already going down this list onto page 2, then I definitely didn't get anything. Oh, wait, Eternity Elevator? I didn't get Borderless, though. I can also look on, Archidec. Here we go. I would have to log in. I would have to log in. Hold! This is another area where I used to keep track of my collection. Dark mode, please. Okay. Let's add Cosmo Goif. Actually, no. Add card. Cosmo Goif. Cosmo Goif. We got version 313. And it's foil. Okay, so 250 for that one. Ancient Tomb. That's insane. But I did not get that card. Edge of Eternities. I got version 46. 46. Wait, no way! This is Edge of Eternities. No way this card is $130. Hi, Dot. I see you're over on YouTube. Did I actually pull heat? This is the actual card. I think I pulled heat. Why isn't it showing on this website then? I don't understand. Ancient Tomb is so good. Dude! Why isn't it showing on here? I'm looking on Scryfall. This usually doesn't steer me wrong. Godless Shrine, Sacred Foundry. Did I miss it? This land deals 2 damage to you. Yeah, so great. Where is it? I don't see it. What the fuck? See, I thought it was this Void Altar, but it's not. Got me all kinds of fucked up. What's the set code? 46. I put it, so I'm looking on Archidec right now. Edge of Eternity, Stellar Sights. It's a mythic. 0046. Says EOS and then EN. By Meal Tamphanon. Yeah, this is the card. This is the exact card that I have. This is pretty cool, actually. Look at me, I got hit. Not physically, but you know. Tight. I'll take it. That's nuts. I'm gonna screen grab that really quick. I'm gonna send that to my editor. He's gonna love that. Have you ever played TCG Shadowverse? No, I have not. EOS is a different set code, so it shows up under a different set. Am I looking incorrectly? It's 46. The normal cards from Edge of Eternities are set code EOE, so it's a special card. So this is a special card. Oh yeah, you're right. All the other cards that I have say EOE. This says EOS. Yeah, you're right. Dude, this is awesome. I pulled some fucking heat. Hello, any new people from TikTok and YouTube? I pulled some fucking heat. Look at me. That is definitely getting a sleeve. That's nuts. That is my most expensive card now. Most expensive card that I own. Memorial Vault. Probably nothing. 336. Yep, nothing. Uthros. Research Craft. We still have the two Spiderman cards to open. Okay, this one is 27. This one's like $2.50, $3. It's cute. The Eternity Elevator. $2.41 and it's foil. Okay, like $3. Cute. They do those special printings within sets sometimes, but they have different letter set codes. Oh. Thank you, Dot, for teaching me something. Okay, well, sick. Pulled some heat. Love it. I'll have to put that off to the side so I remember to sleeve it. Actually, I'll just leave that one off to the side. How much are the mountains for this set? Mountain. Mountain 265. Edge of Eternities. Yeah, I know it's common, but it's pretty. Damn! Between $2 and $4. That's pretty cool. Nonetheless, that's pretty cool. Alright, I'm just organizing everything so that I can remember what to do later. This Lurgoyf is crazy. Oh, Poge! Also, hey, I haven't seen you in a bit. Partially my fault. Poge, look at what I fucking pulled just now. Crazy pull. It says it's like anywhere from $95 to $130. That's nuts. Nuts. Yeah, let me... This is what it's going for right now. Ancient Tomb always goes crazy. I was unaware. Enjoy my hair. Yeah, between 95 and 130 bucks. That's crazy. I'm gonna sleep. My most expensive card yet. And it's not even shiny. I got one or two of the originals of that. No shit, Wamp. Alright, let's open these two Spiderman packs. Spiderman, hello. This pack is being difficult. Oh, damn, these are in there. Alright, let's see. Let me guess, the hits are going to be right on top. Oh. I think they finally fucking listened to some of the feedback and put the comments on top again. Posted and tagged. Okay, I'll take a look. I will take a look. Alright. Shock. Shock deals 2 damage to any target. Steel Wrecking Ball. Miguel would love this set. I don't know if he's listening right now. Everybody add him in chat. His name is Twisma. Like Twisma balls. Yeah, he's a huge Spider-Man fan. I even got one signed by the artist, Kaja Foglio. That is sick. Twisma with a Z. Risky Research. Mob Lookout. Sinister Hideout. Always a good land. Craven, Proud Predator. Superior Foes of Spider-Man. Hobgoblin, Mantled Marauder. Web Warriors. Look at everybody. When this creature enters, put a +1/1 counter on each other creature you control. Gotta add that to a desk. Forest. Carnage, Crimson Chaos. Strength of Will. Morloon, Devourer of Spitters. I know I'm saying it incorrectly. Don't correct me. 9 lives. Ooh, she knows she got it. She knows she bad. The source would deal damage to you. Prevent that damage and put an incarnation counter on this enchantment. When there are 9 or more incarnation counters on this enchantment, exile it. When this enchantment leaves the battlefield, you lose the game. That's risky as fuck. Why would anybody play this? When this enchantment leaves the battlefield, you lose the game. So the condition leaves means under any condition. Ooh, the Clone Saga. This is sick. Slamming this on the field against a mono blue. The Clone Saga. Oh, this is just art. Just art. Alright, so we got this, 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 and this to look at. Alright, let's open the second pack. Let me get my shit out. I have to tell you guys about TwitchCon too. TwitchCon was a fucking blast. Ran into a bunch of old faces, bunch of new faces, and finally met one of my streaming idols at the most unlikely place. The most unlikely place to meet someone, which was fucking hilarious. I'll show you guys the picture too. Hi, Bat. Old and new faces? Yes, sir. Alright. Mechanical Mobster. Thwip. Whoosh. A lot of onomatopoeia. Stegron the Dinosaur Man. Symbiote Spawn. Wisecrack. The Spots Portal. Pictures of Spider-Man! Shriek, Troublemaker. How's our pullout game been tonight? Pretty good. Pulled this sexy number. This guy is valued between $95 and $130. It's my best card yet in my collection. Island. Maximum Carnage. Maximum Carnage! But now in comic book art. Spinneret and Spitterling. This is just generally funny looking. Comeuppance. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to you and planeswalkers you control this turn by sources you don't control. If damage from a creature source is prevented this way, Comeuppance deals that much damage to that creature. If damage from a non-creature source is prevented this way, Comeuppance deals that much damage to the source's controller. Comeupies. Anti-Venom, Horrifying Healer. Play tight. And a treasure token. Alright, so we got this, and this. Let's see if we got any heat, shall we? Alright, this one says it's a mythic. Anti-Venom, Horrifying Healer. Whoa! I got version 244. And we got foil. This goes between 16 to 35 bucks. That's pretty cool. That also will be getting a sleeve. Comeuppance. Stop hitting yourself. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Comeuppance. We got version... This is literally 1. And it's a foil. This is between 5 and 11 bucks. That will also be getting a sleeve. This one I'm not expecting. Spinneret and Spitterling. This is version 264. Ha! 69 cents. Nice. Ah! Maximum Carnage. If I could spell Maximum Carnage. We got version 83. We got foil. I got 2 of these cards. Maximum Carnage. Got version 225. Damn, if we were foil, we'd be worth a little bit more, but we're not. Alright, added both of those. Let's add least likely to likely to hit. How is everybody doing tonight? Hopefully some of you are happy that I'm back. Which, I know I've said it before. I think I said it like 2 months ago. I think I said it 2 months ago. But I meant it then and I mean it now. I'm back. Whether that's once to twice a week, I'm back. Doing more bullshit shenanigans. Okay, let me finish adding this card. Ooh, okay, cute hit. Between $2.50 and $2.80. $2.50. Nothing insane. Strength of Will. 267. Okay, that's cute. Strength of Will. Between $1 and $2.50. $1 and $2.50. Alright, what's this one? Morloon. Devourer of Spitters. Version 257. I'm at work waiting for stuff to come up for me to do. Gotta be here late. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully work otherwise is going pretty quickly. 9 lives. 9 lives. We got Marvel Universe 3. Ooh, that's cute. If this was foil, what would it be? Damn! But it's not foil. Okay, so this goes from $2 to $4.50. I'll give that a sleeve, why not? The Clone Saga. $2.19 and we're foil. Nothing crazy. Like $1.50. Okay, cool. So we pulled a little bit of heat here. I am pleased. These are our hits. Is something. That black cat card? Oh yeah? She knows she's fine. She can get it. Pulls a $100 card, a little bit of heat. She doesn't even. Yes, I realize that it's a lot, okay? I'm underreacting right now. I had no idea when I pulled it. Looks pretty sick though. The Spider-Man cards in particular. I really like the art. Comeuppance just looks like it would be a big fuck you card. My hair is everywhere. But yeah, those are the I almost fucking said Pokemon cards. Oh my god. That's how tired I still am. I'll put a nice sleeve on that. Set that off to the side so I don't forget. Yay! Miguel, you hear that? More magic cards that I keep forgetting to fucking put away. Her red flags are big, but her thighs are bigger. I'm doing my best, okay? Doing me best. I love Digimon cards too, featuring Spider-Man. You know what? This is probably a stupid question, but do you think... Clip that. Do you think they would ever have a collaboration with Digimon? Magic the Gathering? I don't know. I mean, it would be pretty sick. Thanks for the bid, Zero. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. One sec. I guess I can do that afterwards. Or I could do a quick BRB. I could easily see them doing a secret lair. Just a secret lair. I was hoping for like a full set. Like they did with Spiderman. I think that would be lit. I don't know. Maybe I'm too hopeful. I'm over here fucking complaining left and right about the prices of boxes, and then I'm also in the same breath, but what if they did this collab? I know. Make it make sense. I never pretended to make sense. I never pretended. Le'Veon! About fucking time I see you. About fucking time. About fucking time. Digimon actively has its own TCG right now. No, I know that, but I don't know. I have some weird level of hope that Magic the Gathering will do something with Pokemon. That would go so hard. That would honestly, that might break the internet for people that are interested in trading card games. That would be crazy. Unlikely, absolutely unlikely that would happen. But it would be cool though. It would be cool. Oh shit, wait, no. Okay, so fun fact, I had to do a clean reinstallation of everything less than a month ago. That includes everything in my OBS. So I need to re-add Peepo Stream. 1 second, Zero. I'm so sorry. You are not getting scammed, I promise. I just need to find where the overlay is so that I can freaking add it. Browser, People stream. I believe that's right. Are you kidding me? Is this a joke? Is this a fucking joke? Hold on. Doc URL. I have to, are you? Pup Time would understand. I don't think Pup Time, I don't think I've ever seen Pup Time in here. I have to, okay. If I really must. Are you kidding me? Hold. Oh, so you only work at, okay. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm not signing in for other people to see. That's fucking crazy. That's nuts. Hold. I will figure this out. I will figure this out on my dying breath. 안녕, 안녕하세요. Okay. Set up OBS. Drag the link to your OBS scene. Right. Are you gonna make
First, click the Docs tab at the top of OBS. Then, click Custom Browser Docs. The doc name can be anything you
I don't
like.
want a doc though.
Set the URL to the People Stream doc URL. Then click Apply. The doc will pop up in a new window. Now you need...
So I have to use it as a... What? People stream, what are you doing? People stream, why? See, but I don't want the doc. I just want the browser source. That's crazy. I don't remember having to do this. Is there any other easier way for me to do this? I don't like this. I don't know how else to sign into it without like everybody seeing like my login information. If Polar Bear was here, he would help me. It was Russell's voice too, my fave. Okay, what was it? I'll say it for you. I didn't even see it. I'll say it out loud for you. I feel terrible. I just cannot believe that like I have to see, but like why doesn't it register that I'm on here and I have the browser source? I guess I'll just have to do this some other time. I think I have Tangia enabled. I think Tangia, I think you can use channel points for TTS. I could be wrong. PeopleStream has been like my platform for TTS messages, and the fact that it's being fucky wucky.
I love you. I'm just gonna sit here and say I love you and say hi and slay and yas.
Yas. That was beautiful. Oh, Tangia, it worked. Well, thank you for the bits. I really appreciate it, Zero. I'm glad that it fucking worked on Tangia. That was very cute. Okay, so Tangia is working. Yeah, I love using PeopleStream because it just...
I'm tired of this, Grandpa!
That's too damn bad!
Yep, exactly. I love using PeopleStream because it's like the one platform where I've been able to get my voice, like... Nesba doesn't think it's accurate. The intonation is a little bad on the PeopleStream AI cloning of my voice. I think it's pretty accurate otherwise, but I have a decent amount of intonation in my voice whenever I speak. I use a lot of ups and downs. That's what makes me unique in the way I talk. This is a test message from PeopleStream. But like just that sounds pretty accurate from the samples that I've sent them. And I also know the person who made this platform too. Dr. Polar Bear, for anybody that is familiar with the name. But they're pretty cool. You need a podcast partner? I was thinking about maybe reviving the podcast. The one that Ryan and I had experimented with. So possibly. Quite possibly. Yeah, I think it's pretty good with what it's got. Also, hello YouTube, hello TikTok people. I'm Tess. Just yapping right now. I guess we can just talk about how my TwitchCon went. I think it was pretty good. The Wanders, exactly. It's funny how I was already on the fence about coming back to streaming, but it's funny how much more going to the platform's convention specifically made me get that final foot in my ass to finally come back and do it, you know, to finally hit that go live button. It's funny how that works. Let's see. So, Thorisa, I saw it on your coffee. That shit pisses me off so much. It's such... I know I shouldn't take it personally, and I don't. But there's a very teeny tiny part of me that is like, they're doing this on purpose. You know that they're doing this on purpose. Everything in the fiber of our being, the fabric of space and time, is telling us that this is personal. You have to take this as personal as possible. But it's not. In the end, it's not. But I hate whenever somebody puts an H in the name. Teresa. I get it, but I don't get it. Because my name, like, everybody calls me Teresa. Or at least those that are close to me. They call me by my full name. Acquaintances, everybody else generally calls me Tess. Tess is my nickname. My real pronunciation of my name is Teresa. Teresa does not really sound like it has a H in it. Okay? So when I see it written out with an H, something in me just ignites. Something in me just ignites. Okay, so my con. So let's see. I left and got there on Thursday afternoon. I shared a room with Bum. It was amazing. I love Bum so much. Lil Bum in chat. Love him to pieces. He keeps me humble. My self-esteem is already like pretty low as it is. But to just continue to be humbled. He just humbles me in a special way. So we were roomies for the extended weekend. There was a fuck ton of walking, and you'd think by now that I would learn to add insoles into... Oh, I know that guy. Oh, not Humble, Lil Bum. But Humble was there too. The number one thing that I always remember about Humble is this man loves Henny. Like a lot. It's nuts. And the man can hold his alcohol pretty fucking well. So, okay, so did a lot of walking. I should have put insoles in my shoes. The 2 pairs of shoes that I brought do not have the greatest levels of support. I brought my Converse, my platform Converse, and my Doc Martens. Hi, Penguin! Thank you for the lurk. And I mostly wore my platform Converse for the weekend. Let me turn this down. Should have put insoles in them. Have you ever had such poorly fitted shoes, or just poor all-to-do insoles, like natural insoles, the ones that come with the shoes, that it hurts your lower back? That's what it was like. There was one night where I was just walking a ton, like the most out of the whole weekend. And I get back to take a break in my hotel room, and I bend down to untie my shoelaces, and I get this intense aching pain in my lower back that's just screaming at me. What are you doing? I'm like, I'm sorry, I need to take off my shoes. I think that was the night, Barry, if you're still here, I think that was the night when you came out, and we were, hi and bye! That's him, officer. That's the gay. Who's also so much more than gay. He's my great friend. I barely got into the TwitchCon story. I was hoping to tell some of the stories that you're involved in, while you're still here, but if you gotta go, bye. If you gots to go. I have really high arches. I do not have flat feet. I have high arches. I cannot flatten my arch at all. This was further confirmed when I went to this shoe store called Fleet Feet, and I got the most wonderful pair of Mizuno running shoes that I have ever had put on my feet. They are incredible. I not only do not feel my feet when I have my feet in these shoes, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt anything when I put these shoes on. I didn't think that was possible with a pair of shoes, but here we are. So those are wonderful. Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to remember like major highlights to everything. Okay, so Thursday, got into my hotel. I checked into my hotel. This is a fun story. Checked into the hotel. Then they refer me over to what's the name of this? Concierge desk. They refer me over behind me to the concierge desk, and there's this really sweet girl who I really strongly feel was younger than me. She couldn't have been more than 25 or 26. Hi, Scrizzly. I won't. I'm coming back. You will see me once to twice a week from now on going forward. Okay? I'm back, baby. Sub or no sub, I'm back. Alright, so I go behind me to this desk, and this girl is super sweet. She's given me a whole spiel, giving me handouts and cards, and just telling me about, like, is this your first, like, asking me, is this your first time in San Diego? Like, what sorts of things do you like to do? She's trying to get to know me. I'm like, oh, that's really sweet. It almost feels like you have a sales pitch. It almost feels like you have a sales pitch for me. So we're talking more. She's handing me all of these cards and handouts and telling me about, like, because you're a guest of a VIP guest, because I booked through Verbo, and I guess the person who owned the hotel room was a VIP guest of this place, right? Because you're a guest of a VIP guest, you get all of these additional benefits. I'm like, okay. I don't know what that really means, but that's cool. You got a sauna, cool. You got a gym, cool. Sorry about the dog. Bzz. But other than that, like, I just want to go up to my room. I don't need anything else, homie. So then she starts asking me about, like, what my itinerary looks like. I'm like, why? Why do you need to know that? So she's like, oh, we want to give you a tour, and, you know, by showing up, we'll give you, like, a $75 Uber gift card. I'm like, okay, I don't really have any, like, when I go to conventions like this, I don't plan anything. Things generally just fall into place. TwitchCon especially, I don't like to plan anything. Things just, like, happen. And then I sign up for stuff on the fly that looks interesting alongside with my friends. So and mind you, when I was at the other desk checking in, I already gave them my card on file because I had to pay another incidental, a $250 incidental fee. And in my mind, I'm like, but wait, I booked this whole thing on Verbo. I thought they took out all of the fees and other incidentals that are going to be necessary through me booking on Verbo. Yeah, I paid another $250 for something they said would be refundable, but as an incidental charge. Yeah, so I had just given her my debit card, put that on there. This lady at the concierge desk, who's trying to get me to sign up for some tour, is like, okay, yoink, we're taking $40 and you can show up for this tour and use this Uber gift card to get to and from there. Show up tomorrow, Friday, at 10:30 a.m. I'm like, okay, I guess. And the only way that I would get that $40 back is if I showed up. On this piece of paper, I wish I kept it. Actually, I took a picture of it. Hold. I'm almost there. Pictures of Alec. Not pictures, just one picture of him looking like The Rock. Okay. Imagine vacation beyond imagination. Okay? Your tour experience awaits. Location, Inn at the Park. Date 10/17. Time 10:30 a.m. Duration 90 minutes. 90 minutes. What you will receive: 3 days and 2 nights. I'm imagining for a hotel stay, but just by me getting $40 yoinked, showing up for a 90-minute tour of some sort, I get 3 days and 2 nights stay. Okay, that's all right. Also, hello, camera. Hello. Thank you. And a $75 Uber gift card. Please remember to bring a U.S. photo ID or passport, a major credit card, spouse or significant other, this confirmation card. Contact for questions. immediately it clicks with me. These people are selling me a timeshare. There's no other explanation. These people are trying to sell me a fucking timeshare. Why else would it say that I would be getting a 3-day and 2-night stay at no additional charge if I were to show up to a 1 hour and 30-minute meeting? That just don't make no sense. Okay? So I finally meet up with Bum. I'm telling him about everything. Told him that they just yoinked $40 to save my spot and that I would get it back if I show up. Show him the card that they gave me that includes all of this information, and he agrees with me that no, they're absolutely trying to sell you something, and pretty positive that it is a timeshare. Later on that evening, he's going through reviews of this place, and there's several people that mention that their review was a little negative because they didn't appreciate how hard these people would go towards selling their timeshare shtick, whatever. They didn't appreciate how hard people at this facility were going to try and sell these properties, I guess. So that next morning, I'm getting dressed and I'm like, I don't think I want to go. It's at 10:30. Okay, so we went out, we come back, there's a note that's posted under our door or just like in front of our door, and it said they had to push it back to 11 a.m. Okay, so back to the next morning, I'm talking with Bum and I'm like, I just don't want to go. They can keep my $40, I guess, so long as I get the $250 back for the incidental. I don't think I want to go. And, you know, for all we know, we're going to have something planned later today. He's like, yeah, no, I think that's the right choice. So they're calling the room at this point. They're calling not just the room, but they're calling my cell phone as well, like several times in a row. Hi, Taylor. Good to see you. They're calling incessantly, okay? Just trying to get my attention. I finally answer on my cell phone, and they're like, hey, just checking in to see if you're coming to this place. And mind you, it's like 45 minutes before I'm supposed to show up. Just calling to confirm that you're coming. And I cut the bullshit and I tell her like, hey, so I'm not going to be able to make it. I had something else come up. Like I mentioned initially during our meeting, things just come up on the fly when I'm down here for a con like this. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to cancel. And she asks me again, like, oh, what happened? And I'm like, something came up. Okay, I got no other explanation. She's like, okay, we'll give you your $40 back. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I'm like, oh my God, thank God. I was a little nervous that she was going to continue to try and haggle the situation a bit more and try to get me, like, more involved in the situation. But do I look like I can afford a fucking timeshare? The answer is no. All right. The answer is no. I can't even afford my student loans. Okay. So they finally, 10 cats, more like 10 dogs. No, but I got 1 dog. I would love to be 250 less involved, please. I'm sorry. You know what's funny? I didn't see them charge for... And I got there on Thursday. So I don't know where that charge was on Thursday or Friday, but it didn't show up until today. And today is Tuesday. I'm pretty positive. Yeah. Today is Tuesday. So, I don't know. Fucking strange. So, you wrecked the hotel room? No, I did not wreck the hotel room. I took pictures. So, if they're trying to charge me after the fact, they told me that they would charge me initially for the incidental. And then they would give it back if everything was okay. But I just find it really weird that I didn't see that $250 charge on either Thursday or Friday, Saturday or Sunday even. It's a weekend, unlikely, but Thursday or Friday, I didn't see anything. It's Tuesday, and the incidental charge just now hit me. So if I don't see that money back by the end of this week, I'm giving somebody a ring. Not a I'm marrying you ring. A dial on the phone. I think that's fucking weird. Like, why didn't they just put it on my card on Thursday or Friday? So, strange. Strange. Didn't get a single phone call from them afterwards. Well, no, that was a lie. There was one time later that day where I was back at the hotel and they tried calling for some reason. And the day after, the morning after, there was a phone call. I didn't answer it because, like, why? I don't need a wake-up call. I didn't ask for a wake-up call. Why else are you calling? I wish Tess would give me a ring on my finger. I don't got that kind of money. Also, hello, Blurry. Ma'am? That's something I gotta look into on my camera. Okay, so let's see. Anything on Thursday? Thursday we went to a couple of parties. And then we went, was it Thursday or Friday? I think it was Thursday. Thursday, I went to a party. They were doing a raffle giveaway, and I won a new mouse, which was the mouse that I was showing earlier. The Mad Catz Rat 4 Plus customizable mouse. It's pretty sick. It's light. It's forms around my hands. It's pretty cool. Yeah, won that. I met a bunch of new faces, some of which have like either come into chat or currently in chat. So nice. So nice. There's one guy that I met that night that I kept seeing over and over at other events that I was at, which was really funny. Frick. What else? Yeah, Thursday, I don't remember going super hard. Towards the end, I remember briefly stopping at a bar that like everybody was all of our other IRL friends and chat friends were hanging out at. I don't know if Tommy is in chat, but like Tommy and I were talking for a while about the state of trading card games, Magic in particular, how it's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, and then I just wanted to go to sleep. So I went to sleep. A ring pop goes a long way, just saying. You know, when it comes to jewelry, I'm not the biggest fan of it. When it comes to rings and such, I really like minimal things. I'm not gaudy. I don't want a fat rock or anything like that. I want a very simple band with a nice looking sapphire. That's about it. Sapphires are rare. That's why I say that. Not interested in diamonds. Black steel. Yeah, not really interested in like fat rocks or anything like that. I don't understand like women in particular that are like that. I guess they're into the showmanship of it. whatever, you know. That's not me. Keeping it simple. As lab grown as you can get so that it doesn't run up the bank. You know what I mean? No fat rocks here, only fat asses. Period. Period. Okay, so Friday. Let's see. Friday. I'm just looking through chat logs to see, like, to get my timeline of events back in order. Okay, so Thursday, that was where I took a hilarious picture of Alec, who was looking like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in the 90s with his fanny pack. Then we did the block party. When was the 18th? What day was the 18th? The 18th. Oh, the 18th was Saturday. Okay, so I am really far ahead. Okay, so 17th was Friday. These Instagram bots everywhere. For real. For real. A platinum ring with a Yakuza dragon on it for me. Get it. Yeah, I get a lot of Instagram DMs from like clearly fake accounts that or men asking for pictures of feet, and then when I give them my pricing, I never hear from them again. You know? Why are you acting all shy? As soon as I actually take this shit seriously and I give you a price tag, you suddenly don't want anything? Perish the thought. It's almost like you asked for feet pics, except you didn't. Funny how that works. Okay, yeah, so the 17th, which was Friday, went to a couple parties. That's where one of them was where I won that new mouse that I'm using right now. It's fancy. Ran into some old friends at one of those other parties. Are you telling me the account with the super hot model profile pic, 3 pictures and like 20 followers DMing me to meet up isn't real? Unfortunately, there are not hot... When they said hot singles in your areas, they meant hot craft cheese singles. Not hot girl singles. Let's see. Stuff about friends arguing. I took notes because I got drunk a couple nights. Went to bed at like 2:30 in the morning on Friday. Woke up, of course, hella late that same Friday. So Thursday was a bunch of parties, stayed out until 2:30. Woke up around 11 on Friday. I showered. I went to this really nice coffee spot. It's called Goldstein, I believe. It's near the gas lamp in San Diego. Would recommend. They like, they do just about everything themselves. It's incredible. Got a really nice latte called the Secret Handshake Latte, and got a handmade cinnamon bun. Tried my friends. So I have black rimmed glasses, right? I've worn these glasses for many years. I've been wanting to try white rimmed glasses, and I got the opportunity on Friday night, and I don't think I looked too bad in them. I thought I looked pretty good. I took a selfie. Oh, it's like green. It's like greening out on my green screen. I'll post it in Discord for anybody curious. Any gifters? There's a subless wonderful woman in my chat. We gotta make sure she doesn't get any of them ads. But yeah, I tried white rimmed glasses and completely round. These ones have like a slight... Oh wait, she's making fun of me.
Warmer.
No, I deserve that.
Warmer.
Even though I was just trying to pay it forward. Thank you, Le'Veon, for gifting my bestie a subby. I appreciate it. More subs! I'm back. Hallelujah. Alright, what else? What else? OSRS. 'Twas my twin. I think I know that recently subbed woman. I would hope so. She's hella famous. RuneScape. I'm just going through my notes. Picture of Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I got clothes. Oh, okay. So this was the night where we were trying to go to a party after, so on Friday there was the TwitchCon block party, which we all went to. And then there was another separate party that we were trying to go to that, it was invite only, and you had to have RSVP'd in order to get the details for the location. So it was all the way in La Jolla, and La Jolla was like a 15 to 20 minute drive from where we were. So you had to have taken an Uber or a Lyft all the way to this parking lot in La Jolla. And then once in the La Jolla parking lot, there were a bunch of buses that would take you to this giant mansion. Okay? It was a big deal. So it was hosted by a media company, I believe. A media company. And so we finally leave. I'll save that. We finally leave. We're 3/4 of the way there. There is 7 out of 10. Okay, deserved. We're 3/4 of the way there. A mass text goes out through the RSVP. Sorry, we're at capacity. If you haven't already arrived and aren't already on a bus, sorry, we can't help you. Oops, sorry, ad break. Should I stop the story? Who's getting hit with ads? Who's getting hit with them ads? Ah! What? I'm not getting hit, but if you want to run ads, you can. No, they're the auto ads. I'm not in control of these, necessarily. I am not getting hit with them. Okay, I'll keep going. Add me later. I have a story to hear. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll keep going because it doesn't sound like anybody has gotten hit with ads just yet. Luckily. Thank God for ad blockers. So 3/4 of the way there, mass text goes out. We're at capacity. Sorry, if you're not already on a bus, better luck next time. You should have gotten here earlier. We finally show up in the parking lot. There's like 2 buses that are there. They're basically starting to kick people off of the bus. So we're just like, we're trying to get other friends to join us as well. And it's turning out to be in vain. Yeah. At capacity. And this is supposed to be at a mansion. A massive mansion. And then you'd send out a text blast that you're at capacity. Sick. So we're there waiting, telling our friends, don't bother. Like, if you saw the text, like, they're saying, like, turn around, don't bother. So we're sitting and waiting in the parking lot. We thought we were waiting for some, I think we were waiting on our friend Alec. But it turns out he like never got his Uber or whatever. So we were just sitting and waiting there for a little while. We finally order another Uber to take us back to the gas lamp. We're barely 5 minutes in on our Uber ride. Another mass text goes out. Hey, that text was fucking JK. Come on back. The shuttles are back on. Fucking insane. Insane behavior. Insane fucking behavior. I was pissed. I really wanted to see what was going on with that party. No, you'd have to pay me to come back. Apparently, it was poppin'. Apparently. And I felt so bad because Kevin was with us too. It was me, Nez, Lil Bum, and Kevin. Why her in chat. And, yeah, I felt so bad because Kevin was kind of trying to get us to go earlier, but we were just having a decent time at the block party that we just like, I don't know. I feel like I owe Kevin something. I don't know if I owe him like money or if I owe him a coffee or something. I just feel bad. 'Cause he really wanted to go. He was trying to get us to go earlier. So it just, c'est la vie. It just didn't happen. Oh, we got a hype train. Cute. Cute. Okay, whoever says the number that I have in my head wins a sub. Whoever's the first person I see in chat who guesses a number between 1 and 10. Haven't seen it yet. Yep, Josh got it. Joshard, you get a sub. It was 4.
Getting warmer. Warmer.
Just 2 less. Yep. Better luck next time. You got it. Good job. Okay. So we go back. I think it was pretty late at this point. I had a good amount of wine at this point, so I was a little tipsy. But we go there. Guess who I get a message from? You guys have to know who this is in chat. I don't know if they're still here, but you guys have to know who this is in chat. No, regular wine. Regular wine. It was not God, but it is the closest thing to God. It was none other than Barry himself. I had to steal that from Nesba's chat. That text line is so fucking iconic. I had to keep it. Ad snoozed automatic. Another ad break? In 4 minutes. Jesus fucking Christ. I am sorry. Okay, well, in another 4 minutes, I guess there's going to be more ads. I get a message from none other than the legendary Barry. And Barry is like, yo, I finally crawled out of my fucking old man cave. Where you at? I'm downtown in the gas lamp. I'm like, oh shit. Maybe it was meant to be that we didn't go to this McMansion party, right? So, we finally get there, meet up with Barry. Some of us disperse to do other things. We're waiting in line at this. I don't even remember what bar we were waiting in line at, but At that point, like, my lower back was just really hurting from poorly fitted shoes. Go figure. And I finally just took off after a little while. I thought about just like resting for like half an hour, 45 minutes, but I passed out. If you remember from earlier, my brain will not shut down when I am away from my bed. I cannot fall asleep. So I'm just in this perpetual will I, won't I fall asleep. Apparently I was sleeping because Bum said that I was snoring. Spoiler alert, I have mild sleep apnea. But I don't feel like I slept at all, because when I would wake up the next day, I just felt like I had zero energy. So here we fucking are. What else am I missing? What else am I missing? Your brain pattern for sleeping in your bed is strong. I guess I need to find there has to be some empirical data behind like why or if there are other people like me. Where my body just like immediately knows this isn't our bed. We're not going to sleep. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't believe Bum. He likes to lie. No, this was real. This was indeed real. You got to trick yourself. I don't recall falling asleep, but I probably caught some Z's in there, and otherwise, like, I would feel a lot more terrible than how I feel right now. Like, I'm tired, don't get me wrong, but I would feel a lot worse than how I feel right now. It's funny, when I got home yesterday, I got home like just after noon, and to Miguel, I'm like, should I take a nap? And he's like, if you take a nap, you're not going to get good night's sleep. I'm like, but I'm so tired. I need to go to sleep. He's like, okay, only if you take an hour nap. So I'm like, bet. Set an alarm for an hour. I don't fall asleep. I'm like hovering in between I'm awake, I'm asleep. Alarm goes off. I snooze that bitch. And then I go right the fuck to sleep again. And I do that 2 more times, going in and out of sleep until 9 at night. And then I get in my jammies and I go right the fuck to sleep. It's funny you mentioned that I was watching a video on how if you can't fall asleep in your bed, it's because your brain doesn't recognize the patterns if you lay in your bed on your phone and such. So the brain is smart enough to recognize when I am away from home and it plays tricks on me so that I do not get good sleep when I am away from... Why would the brain self-sabotage itself? That really doesn't make much sense to me. Truly. That just doesn't make sense to me. If we want to be alive and moderately well, why would we not allow ourselves to get sleep? Sorry, ad break in progress. Also, again, hello new people on TikTok and YouTube. I am Tess. Sometimes I futz around with Game Boys. You can send me your Game Boys. I will refurbish them. Or if you want a keyboard, I can build you a keyboard. Woo! Get fucked, non-subs. Don't you have Prime? Yeah, I see the Prime icon. You have Prime. An unfortunate nerf on your end. You'd be too strong if otherwise. True. I would fucking kill it if I was capable of getting reasonable sleep. Fucking kill it. But I suppose it is what it is. I'm just destined to die. How do I remove the pin chat? Unpin. There we go. I know how to run a chat. I'm totally a mod. The brain is the most complex organ in the body. That shit has a range for strange. The brain named itself. The brain named itself. Ugh. This isn't my bed. What if I get attacked in the middle of the night? Better stay awake. Head ass logic. Head assery logic. Fucking crazy. That's a little loud. That's showing up on my meter. Let's not do that. Am I in a repostle? What is it and how do you say book? What else? I feel, oh, I want to look at that magic card that Wamp was telling me about. Let's see if it'll load. Oh! Speaking of me doing the teeth thing, I'm reminded of a tooth story that I have. Super fun. For some reason, it's not loading. Maybe it's because I'm in streamer mode. Maybe it's marking it as, like, not safe for work or something. For some weird reason. For some weird reason. Okay. I may ask for opinions at the end of this quick story. Fun fact. I have all 4 of my wisdom teeth. You may be asking yourself, why is that, Tess? To which I would respond, I do not fucking know. Neither does my own mother. I had over 10 years of orthodontic treatment growing up. My wisdom teeth definitely came up between my orthodontist and my dentist, okay? My mother has told me that, yeah, that tooth that you had removed, the tooth this whole time that I thought that I had surgically removed, which is what caused me to miss like the first 3 weeks of freshman year of high school, I thought the tooth they removed was a wisdom tooth. It wasn't. They removed a whole ass molar to make room for an impacted wisdom tooth. So I still have all 4. So me, 31, saw my dentist. We got our usual routine x-rays, and he points to a dark pocket right next to one of my wisdom teeth. And he's like, you know what that is? I'm like, no, what is that? He's like, that's an infection. I'm like, fan-fucking-tastic. So now I got an infection near a tooth that doesn't even really need to be in my fucking mouth. The only way to get rid of this pocket infection is by yoinking the tooth and cleaning that pocket out. Okay? It's in my jawbone. So he's like, I can't help you at this point. I'm going to have to refer you to an oral surgeon. I'm like, okay. Can I have the oral surgeon's information? They're like, bet. Here you go. It's this lady in San Mateo. And she's like, I see her. She's very snappy, very quick to the point. And I was like, okay, I'll keep my P's and Q's in order. Sorry. Don't mean to take up too much of your time. I'm sorry for taking up your time for something that I scheduled. So I'm at my appointment with her, and she's like, I can't help you until you get 3D pictures. These x-rays that you have from your dentist are not enough. I'm like, okay. She tells me about a place. They're like 2 blocks away. I go and sign up with these people. They aren't covered by insurance. So I had to pay $450 out of pocket for 3D images of my mouth that was not covered by my dental insurance. Apparently, they just generally do not take dental insurance. They just don't want to work with it. But this place was recommended by this oral surgeon that I got a referral to. So, luckily, this appointment was actually really nice. I had to take out like all of my ear jewelry, so 2 pieces that I have is like technically not very removable. You have to use like instruments to get them out. She was so nice. She also had piercings, and she helped me take them out and put them back in. Because the first set of images that we took, they were showing like little waves, and it was contorting like the images, so you couldn't see the teeth that we needed to see. So took them out, took the right pictures, everything was clean, put the jewelry back in, done. Made another appointment to go back and see that oral surgeon lady. Okay? She's, again, right to the point, sits down, does a big, big sigh. I'm like, lay it on me. What's wrong? She's like, you're not gonna like what I have to say. And I'm like, either you're gonna say you can't help me or you can help me. And I'm leaning on the first one. She's like, well, there's a problem. So I can give you a choice for what you would like to do. And it's not so much as I can or cannot help you. It's you will have a choice of what teeth you want me to remove. I'm like, what does that mean? What does that mean that I get a choice for which wisdom teeth I want removed? I want all of them removed. That's why I'm here. That's why I was recommended to your practice. Because you're good. She's like, I can't take out this particular one because it's intertwined with a nerve. And it's at risk of me paralyzing you if I mess up. I'm like, fuck, that actually seems like a pretty legitimate reason. I have no reason to yell at you. But at the same time, I'm seeing an oral surgeon. Aren't you supposed to be the expert? So I'm like, I'm speechless. I don't know what to say at this point. So I'm like, okay, I guess we'll take out these teeth like on one side and then I'll fuck off and figure out what to do with the other 2. The other option that she gave me if I didn't want to go with her is I would need to actually fuck off and go to a hospital to have my teeth removed. My wisdom teeth removed. So I can't even work directly with an oral surgeon. I have to just go to a hospital where medical insurance will kick in and take care of my teeth. Now, I'm no specialist like that, but something about that don't smell right. It's something about that don't pass no smell test. So here's where I'm at a bit of an impasse. I don't know what to do. I told Nesba all of this, and she's like adamant, you need to get a third opinion. There's no way that that an oral surgeon would just be like this. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. She was recommended by our dentist. I thought that this would be a decent option to go to. And it's turning out not to be. Oh, I think that this oral surgeon / dentist was also a little full of herself. She must be pretty renowned in her line of practice But I remember her, after she gave me the options of like, do I want to remove only this side of my mouth of teeth? Or do I want to do this? Or I was like, yeah, I think I want to work with you. You seem to know like what you're doing. And she looks at me and she goes, I do know what I'm doing. I'm like, okay. Never seen a doctor do that to me before, but here we are. Here we fucking are. But yeah, I'm just like, do I get another opinion? I don't know what to do, man. Because like, while I have that infection right next to my wisdom tooth, the roots of the wisdom tooth, nothing is bothering me. Not that, nor any of the other 3 are bothering me. But this oral surgeon, who I'm sure gets paid per tooth, you know, for doing what she does, she gets paid to extract teeth or whatever. She's like adamant that I need to get these teeth removed. And the longer that I wait, the worse it's gonna get for me, basically. So I kind of feel stuck. I'm not entirely sure what to do at this point. Much like I was left feeling at an impasse when it came to my sleep apnea. So similarly, I had got a sleep study done, and went over some options. The number one option that they were throwing at me was a CPAP device, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. That's crazy. Miguel will never go to sleep. And then there's another device that I found online that I could still be using, but I haven't been. It's this silicone device that like sucks up your tongue, and it rests just outside your teeth, so it holds your tongue slightly outside of your mouth, and it's to prevent you from choking on your tongue, which is what I'm doing when I am sleeping. Joke's on you, I don't sleep in general. So I felt like I was left up a creek without a paddle, pretty much, and I haven't done anything about that since. And then now with this teeth gate debacle, I just don't know what to do. I don't know if I listen to the supposed credentialed professional about my teeth, in that I should probably get these teeth removed. Even if they're not bothering me right now, they will probably give me trouble later down the road. I don't know if that is the case, or if she's just yanking my chain and she just wants to get that payout money per tooth that she removes from my mouth and wash her hands and call it a day. I don't know. So again, I feel left up a creek without a paddle. So probably stupid to ask, but like, I don't know. What would you guys do? Should I get that third opinion? See if I can get my regular dentist to recommend me somebody else, another oral surgeon, to see if I should actually go forward with removing these teeth. It sounds like she wants to get money. She's seeing your situation and seeing dollar signs. Yeah. Third opinion. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I suppose. I suppose I will do that. Nuts. Ah! No, you're loud. Go away. Stop. Cats. Ah. Usually it takes a pattern to make something true tests. Oh, so I need another person in the same line of work to confirm that that is like what I need to do. Is that what you mean? Ask my dentist for a third opinion. Because he was the first line of opinions. And then the lady oral surgeon was the second opinion. Sorry you're in that position. Yeah, no, it sucks. It sucks. So now I'm more worried about this infection that I have growing near the root of that tooth. Because that can be serious. Like, that can go septic for all I know. If it's near the right shit. But I don't know. I don't know nothing about nothing. If other doctors see the same thing as fast, it's most likely true. Okay. How long have I been yapping? I've been yapping for 2.5 hours. Honestly, that's a new record for me. That's pretty crazy. What else has happened? I kind of want to bitch and moan about Social Security for a second. I don't think my mom's here, but whatever. More yapping. Yeah, I kind of want to bitch about Social Security for a second. So, I have a family member that is on Social Security and disability, right? Fixed income, if you will. It is not fun. I wouldn't wish this on my worst fucking enemy. They were declared by a judge alongside a medical professional that they were unable to work because of this disability. That kicks in Social Security and disability payments. They start getting those payments. Those payments, this person lives in California, they clearly are not enough to sustain a regular life, let alone for two people. Apparently, there's two issues that I have with this. Apparently, during the observational period of when they were observing their streams of income, they realized that they were self-employed for some time. Not for a long time, just for several months. Nothing insane. I've seen what they made. It was nothing crazy at all. They're still eating it in taxes too. And they sent a letter out saying, yeah, because you were self-employed, sweaty, we're actually going to claw back $6,000 that we sent in increment monthly payouts. We're going to start clawing back $6,000 starting in November. They're going to garnish 50% of the monthly income that they send. And it's already nearly an impossibility to afford anything on SSDI. I just don't understand how that makes any sense. I really don't. It's really fucking frustrating. Not only you declare this person unable to hold regular line of work. Cool. You agree to give them a certain amount of payout. Cool. That payout doesn't really help much to be able to sustain a regular cost of living. And there's no COLA adjustments either, a cost of living adjustment. No COLA adjustment whatsoever for it, but $40 billion to Argentina. It has gotten so bad that this person now, who's currently sick from overworking, they're currently back to doing self-employed means, doing Uber and Lyft, because they cannot support their regular means of their livelihood. And they've overworked themselves recently. So, yeah, I'm stressed. I'm a little stressy. Because I do supplement their income a little bit in the teeny amounts that I can, because I'm trying to pay off my own debt. It's just not fun. Not fun at all. Wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. I don't care how nasty you are or can be to me. I wouldn't wish this on you even if I hated your guts, and it's rare for me to hate. You gotta do some level of fucked up nonsense for me to have hate in my heart reserved just for you. And for me to wish that level of income affliction. Like, no, I'm just not like that at all. Am I forgetting anything? I feel like I'm forgetting something. $40 billion to Argentina is fucking crazy. I'm not gonna pretend to know exactly everything there is about politics, but is it just me, or do we like really not? I feel like freedom of speech is actually under attack right now. Like with what I've been reading about what's going on with the press and such. Like there was an article that I read about how a bunch of media outlets left, was it the Department of Defense media office, because they were asked to sign a document that like nobody agreed with. Even Fox News refused to sign that handout to the new rules that they had for their media press room. If Fox News is refusing to sign something like that, that's kind of fucked up. The Pentagon. Yeah, thank you. Didn't someone get 2 private jets too? I don't know. They could have. It is entirely possible. It could be a whole fucking situation just like with mega churches for all that I know. Like, what's his face? Fuck, who's that, I almost said Evangelion. Not Evangelion, I wish. Who's that televangelist? Kenneth Copeland. Somehow he manages to write off, like, I don't even think he does. No. Because everything he claims, there shouldn't be religious exemption. I don't care. Everybody should be paying their fair share. That's crazy. Ooh. My thing is done charging. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Had to remount my doorbell to the wall. Oh, fuck. I think my posture has only gotten worse over these past several weeks. Dude, going back to TwitchCon really quick, the shit that happened with Emiru, that's nuts. So, let me get this straight. She had a preferred bodyguard that was banned from TwitchCon the previous year, so wasn't allowed to attend this year to do his job, to guard body. Okay. There's like nobody that's like standing up and protecting her, and there's this one big fucking dude that just gets so far removed from the line, waltzes right up, tries to get in her face and kiss her. 2 years ago, they banned the good bodyguard, so is never allowed to come back since. Guy just waltzes up, tries to plant a big one on her. I don't know if you guys have seen that clip. Let me put this back on. Let's open Yield Firefox. I like never use Firefox. Oh fuck, I forgot I have to sign in. Hold! Unless somebody has the clip. That solidified me not ever going to a yeah. I don't know. I'm a bit of at an impasse about the whole situation. Yes, it's me. Let me in! Let me in! Oh my god, yes. Ooh. For anyone who doesn't keep up with streamer drama, there's a decent channel that I watch called Streamer TV. And this headline, Rich Campbell court case dropped. That's something. Alright. Emiru. Let's see. Okay. This guy just comes up and gets in her face. What? I don't know if that was a weapon.
So I had to cancel my meet and greet because of...
That's too much. That's too much for me. Jesus Christ, dude. Not allowed to bring your own form of security. You have little to no staffing security to prevent events like that from happening. I'm shocked at how easily he was able to just forego any of the lines. It's... I hate to put it like this, but it's amazing what kind of confidence will get you. I don't know if that would solidify me from not going again, because I'm never gonna be at any level like Emiru is at, like, facts. But it's just, I don't know, man. The quality of the con is kind of just getting poorer and poorer. A lot of what I enjoy doing whenever this con happens to come about is outside of it. like the parties and such that happen. So it's like making them, I try to make the most of it whenever I go to these things. So I don't know. Con was asked 4 years ago. We all just go for the community meetups. Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like Twitch is just a medium to be able to host your chat room, pretty much. That's my guess. Oh, I can finally see the magic photos. Obliterate! Oh, that looks so cool. Summon Jin. Oh, that's sick. Ah. That's super cool. Super fucking cool. I don't know if you can hear me, Wamp, but that's cool. Thank you for sharing. I like all the doggies that were everywhere. Oh, at the con? Yeah, all of the service doggies. Those are really cute. Those were really cute. There was one game that I wanted to play, but I also just looked at what time it is and realized that I also need to still do the gym. And a gym stream would be really boring because I'm literally just doing cardio. So I don't know if I would do that. Buff? Yeah, I don't know. I can't do the handoff very well. If I were to do a gym stream, I would have to like end and start back on my phone. Yeah, it wouldn't be very seamless. So another time, I'll figure it out. Depending on what other types of things that I want to do, whatever I put back on the agenda, I will decide what to do from there. So some of the things that I have planned, I bought, literally I was waiting in line somewhere at the con, probably waiting in line for an event, and I was on eBay buying Game Boy boards. So I have that to look forward to either next week or the week after. We'll be back to repairing Game Boys. It's only the boards. I still have to buy the pieces, and the pieces are running a little expensive, so we shall see. Maybe I'll just do one for right now. You know? Just keep it simple. But I will visit that at a later time. This motherfucker. This bitch. I ran in to this guy, Jenneth, ex-Jenneth, so many times at this con. It was like he had me in his ear or something. I was like, yep, I gotta go there. Like, she's gonna be there. It was nuts. It was fucking cool. You're such a fucking cool person. Everyone give them a warm welcome. Ugh. Am I missing anything else? I opened the magic packs. We pulled some heat. I ate my dinner. I told the tooth story. Told the SSDI story. I want to say that was it. There was one new keyboard that I built for a friend that turned out really good, which is on my website for anybody that's curious. Yes, having a wonderful stream so far. I've just been yapping that Japanese this whole time. Here, I'll link it in chat for anybody that's curious. So I organized them based on the commission name. So, for anybody curious, That's my portfolio for keyboards. And I name it after the person that's commissioning. So the most recent one that I've done is the Stephanie, and it was a really nice white keyboard with Studio Ghibli keycaps. It was really cool. Really cool. It came out fucking nice. If you click on the picture, it'll lead you, any of the pictures, it will lead to an Adobe Lightroom album. So there's more than one picture that you can see. Just fun fact. So if anybody wants a keyboard, shoot me a DM, at me somewhere. Like, I got you. I got you. Can you sign into your account? Yes, I am aware. Thank you so much, Google. I love how you care about my security. So much. Okay, checklist. Did that. Did that. Oh, pictures? What is this? Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Okay. I think that's enough yapping from me. Unfortunately, I don't think I have enough time for a game tonight, so that will have to wait. Either later this week or into next week. Who knows? Maybe over the weekend. I'll see. I'm supposed to hang out with my friend this weekend, and they're pretty okay with streaming, so let's see if they'd be interested in doing a stream. Let me know when you're down for RV there yet. Okay, I will keep you posted. Don't be shy in reminding me, because I will forget. I forget things unless I put them in my calendar. So that it, like, blares and shows me, like, what's going on. You have an appointment tomorrow. Ah! I completely forgot. I'm shy about anything involving you. I'd like to think that I'm pretty friendly. Don't be shy. I know that I've been really scarce, but I'm back. I promise this time. And I don't like using that word lightly. I promise. 1 to 2 times a week for the foreseeable future. Yeah. Damn. I did kind of beat him up a little bit. It was playful. But I'm so back. I'm back. I'm locked. I'm loaded. I'm fucking ready. Let's fucking do this. And honestly, I might even be willing to, yeah, you know what? I want to push for partner. I've never said that until right now. And it's been such a far away goal for me, but I want to do it. I think that's going to be my goal for the foreseeable future, is I'm finally going to try my hardest and I'm going to make that push to partner. Popeyes, I like their spicy chicken sandwich. It's pretty good. Hell yeah. Appreciate the support. Appreciate the support. I adore all of you. I'm so happy to see you guys. You have no idea. A lot of your guys' names, I think about you guys. I don't know if you realize this, and I know I'm not the only one that thinks this way, but if you're not present in chat, we notice. We really do. Big or small, we notice when you're not there, especially if you're an OG. So don't be shy. You know, you matter. Okay. I'm speaking code because, oh, wait, no, you do that in the Discord sometimes. Okay, now I get it. Now I fucking get it. Okay. I need to head out because I promised Miguel we would go to the gym. I haven't done the gym yet since I've been back. I have somebody in mind, but if there's somebody else that somebody wants to recommend, don't be shy. Let me know. I will quickly look into them and see if you have a rec. Okay, what you got? Because I got one person, the man. Okay, Miguel, shut the fuck up. The man who can't dance. Martin can't. Oh. All right, give me a second. Hold, please. Okay. I got you. I got you. Okay. I am going to head out for the evening. I need to go work out. I'm not quite ready to give an actual day-to-day schedule. I will keep you updated in the Discord. So for anyone who's not a part of the Discord and is a little new around these parts, please go follow. Go join. !Discord. If you want to join. And I will talk to you guys very soon. That I will promise you. So let us... Alright, let's get ready to fucking raid. That's the raid message. I'll come up with something later. But for right now, like, there we go. Okay. Unga bunga, here comes the chimpanzees. I like it. I think it's fucking funny. Okay, spam that. Be nice to Martin. Okay, please. Reflection of the community, you know. And I will see you guys soon. Okay. Love you guys. Talk soon. Bye.